Magnificent. Yo, what's good? Your boy Magnificent, the Magnificent ENT, stand up. Episode 12 of Sunday's Best Beats. We're on a roll here. Welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel. Thank you all new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like the video, and give me a comment. Tell me what you think about these sessions I've got going on here. Well, today we're on a new beat. This beat is called Outlaw Hunter. Outlaw Hunter. This is more like a western, not west side or west coast beat, but a western Mexican type sample beat that I got from Cabin Fever, which is in conjunction with Producer Grind. It was supposed to be there for a contest, but unfortunately I made the beat a little too late and wasn't able to insert this beat into it. I think it would have been a good contender. There's a lot of good beat makers out here. Anyway, this is the beat I came up with. It's a very simple beat. It's a sample beat. I love sample beats. But this is more of a trap, slow trap beat. Not, it's a little on the aggressive side, on the methodical side. So it's more of a western gunslinger type beat. Should name that beat Gunslinger. Well, I'm about to go over to voiceover and shoot y'all to the screen on my MPC screen, and then I will be with y'all at the end of the video. Enjoy the process. Okay, so we have Outlaw Hunter. This beat right here is more of a western Mexican vibe. The sample on it I got off of a Cabin Fever sample from Producer Grind. It was a contest that Producer Grind and those people at Cabin Fever put together, and I got there a little too late to enter into the contest, but I still had the samples, and this is the particular sample that I've chosen to use. Let's listen to it. So that was the sample I used. What I did was chop it up, slowed it down, and I used only 6 pads for this. And when I slowed it down, it's the same. It's slower, but this is what it sounds like when you hit the pads one by one. Just look at the bottom here, and then watch me as I hit the pads. So that's the sample chopped up, slowed down, and usually I put my effects on here. Let's look at the effects for a second. The effects I use here is the things that I usually use for most of my effects. I use a maximizer. I also use a kill, EQ. I kill some of the mid frequencies that was causing a little bit of a distraction mixing wise. But I also use this air filter gate. Shout out to MPC, Akai Professionals. This is a really good effect plugin that I love to use. And also I roll off the ends of the high pass filter. Okay. Now let's listen to it when I add the drums to the session. giving it that Western type feel. Now the boom, the 808 by itself. Or let's add the 808 with the whole beat, shall we? Gives it kind of a bouncy vibe to it with that Mexican type mid or Western type feel. But now that's only the hook version if you look right here. Let's play the verse 1 version, and you hear I use different parts of the sample for the beat. Okay, now let's look at verse 2 by itself. Now, verse 2, I added a different instrument on it, a plugin from Expand. Alright, let's listen to it real fast. I only use that sound as a texture piece for for the second part of the verse. It complements it. It's a texture piece. It's not the main piece, but it add a little bit more of a contrast to the beat for any rappers, so the song doesn't sound too repetitive and boring. Now, when we go to the break part is pretty much simple. I added another texture piece to it, but the break part by itself is very simple. Let's listen to that part as well. So that's the beat, but let's listen to everything in just a quick loop, shall we? Alright, let's turn the mic off. in its entire loop. There's a beginning part to it. Obviously, I made that before arranging this beat, but that's the loop of Outlaw Hunter. Well, Outlaw Hunter. So I put at the beginning of the picture a gunslinger, man with a gun, cowboy hat. It was very fitting. I felt that this perceived if the gunslingers back in the Midwest or the old Western days were trap rappers, this is what I think the beat they'll be rapping on. Alright, so that's the beat. Outlaw Hunter. If you like this beat, I'll be posting on Arabit next week. Want to buy exclusive, non-exclusive? Like I said, I have a deal going on. You'll see at the end of the video. But until then, thank you for watching this new episode of Sunday's Best Beat. Once again, new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And as I always say, this is A Magnificent. Out!